Hello, welcome back. And today I want to show you how we can create a billboard in COMOSYS. So if you take a look on the screen here, you can see we have a preview of what you're going to do. And it's a very simple structure. We have a column of a CHS, circular hollow section. So this column has been divided into three sections for the ease of installation on site. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just to delete everything so that we begin afresh. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go select on everything here, and remember, prior to that, I want just to show you another thing. If I double click on this column here, you'll be able to see you will be able to have a preview of the height of the column. So if I double click on that, you'll be able to see the height of this column is 5 meters, and the next one, let me just double click on it to see the actual height of that, and that should be 6 meters high. And I'll give it some time to give us a preview. That's 6 meters, and the other one is 5 meters. If I double click on that, I'll be able to see all the details right there. Now, let me just give it some time to give us the preview, and here we are. It is 5 meters. Now, let me just select everything, and remember, the width of the length of this canvas frame is 10 by 12 meters. So it is on a portrait. It is a portrait. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select everything here. Once I've done so, I'm going to right click and come to delete. So once I've selected that and click delete, we are going to begin afresh. So the key thing we have to do is, first of all, create a grid line. A grid line just to define a point where your column will be standing. Now, if I come to a column here, if I pick on the column here and probably snap at the middle of this, so I'll be able to create a column right there. So I'll right click and come to interrupt to get out of that command. Now I want to double click on this column to define or to put or to give it appropriate a still section, or I'll go straight to profile catalog here by clicking on this a section of a beam. So if I click on that, this will take me to a huge catalog of steel profiles. So let me just give it some time to load the steel catalog and the steel family, so that I'll be able to pick on the appropriate steel section there. But my preference is circular hollow section. I prefer 600 and above in diameter. So let me just zoom close and move down to CHS. So if I come, I'll scroll down on this catalog until I get to circular hollow section or CHS right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just scroll down to get what we need. Let me just scroll down and I'll be able to get it here. So let me come here and I'll have circular hollow section here. I have circular, I have round bar, and I have tubes here. If I zoom out or if I scroll down, I'll be able to have CHS here. This is circular hollow section. So I'll click on that drop down arrow to have a look on another huge family of circular hollow sections. So let me just scroll down. My target is 610. So I'm here in 508, and if I come at the bottom end here, I'll be able to get to 610. So remember, you cannot, it's hard to get a full pipe with this diameter. So normally you buy a MS plate of this particular thickness, or 6 millimeter, and you roll it to form a pipe and you weld it together. So let me just pick on that on this one here, and I'll go ahead and click select. So the moment I click select, I'll be able to click apply, and I'll be able to have my pipe in place. So I'll retain that height of 5 meters as I had showed you previously. Now, once I have this in place, I want to first of all create the base plate of this particular column. So to create the base plate, we have the tools under macro gallery here. So I'll come to base plate here. I'll click on base plate and click on that, and I'll be able to get the hollow section base plate here. So if I pick on that and select on the beam, I want to fix the base plate on. I'll select on the beam, then I'll give it some time to load, and we have the base plate here. So this is just a default preview of what you expect, and from here you will be able to edit and get exactly what you need, or you can customize this to match whatever you need. So let me just select on it, then press M and Enter on my keyboard so that I can load or activate the macro for this particular base plate. So from there, I'll be able to modify it further or customize it further. Now here it is, and we have two options here. We have for box sections and a tube section. Tube section is this one. So I need, in this particular case, I need a rectangular or a square shaped base plate. So from here, I'll be able just to click apply. So if I click apply, if I pick on this, let me just select this so that I'll be able to select on that. Then I'll be able to select on that. Then click OK. So if this doesn't pick, or if it doesn't accept this the square base plate. So what we are going to do, we can either create this manually. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select on it, right click and click delete, so that we create this manually instead of using the macro. That is the best part of COMOSYS, because it gives you many options of creating components in COMOSYS, either by macro and manually creating of such components. So let's meet on the next presentation, where I'll be taking you through on how we can create the base plate manually. And let's meet then. Bye bye.